Hey there, YouTube fam. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive into fascinating topics that expand our understanding of the world. Today, we have an exciting topic to discuss: comparative advantage and opportunity cost. Sounds complex, right? Don't worry, we're here to break it down for you. Please subscribe us for more valuable videos. Before we delve into comparative advantage, let's start by understanding what opportunity cost means. Imagine you have a limited amount of time, money, or resources. When you choose to do one thing, the opportunity cost is the value of the best alternative you give up. In other words, it's what you could have gained but chose to forego. Now, let's introduce the concept of comparative advantage. Comparative advantage refers to a situation where someone can produce a good or service at a lower opportunity cost than others. In simpler terms, it's when someone can produce something more efficiently or with fewer resources compared to someone else. To illustrate this, let's consider a hypothetical example. Imagine two countries, Country A and Country B. Country A can produce 10 cars or 20 computers in a month, while Country B can produce 5 cars or 15 computers in the same time frame. At first glance, it might seem like Country A is better at producing both cars and computers. However, let's examine their opportunity costs to uncover their comparative advantages. To produce one car, Country A has to give up producing 2 computers. So, the opportunity cost of producing a car for Country A is 2 computers. On the other hand, for Country B, the opportunity cost of producing a car is 3 computers. Now, let's compare the opportunity costs of producing computers. For Country A, the opportunity cost of producing one computer is half a car, while for Country B, it's 1/3 of a car. Based on these opportunity cost calculations, we can determine each country's comparative advantage. Country A has a comparative advantage in producing computers, while Country B has a comparative advantage in producing cars. So, what does this mean? Well, it means that for both countries to benefit, they should specialize in producing the goods they have a comparative advantage in. By doing so, they can maximize their overall production and trade with each other. By specializing, Country A can produce more computers, let's say 30, by dedicating all its resources and efforts towards that. Simultaneously, Country B focuses on producing more cars, let's say 10. Once they specialize, they can engage in trade. Country A can trade some of its surplus computers with Country B in exchange for cars. This way, both countries can acquire a variety of goods that they would have had to produce at higher opportunity costs. It's important to note that comparative advantage isn't limited to just countries. It can also be applied to individuals, businesses, or even regions within a country. The underlying principle remains the same. Focusing on what you're relatively better at leads to mutual gains through trade. And that wraps up our discussion on comparative advantage and opportunity cost. Remember, understanding these concepts is crucial for making informed decisions and promoting economic growth. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe us for more valuable videos.